always been a night owl, yearning for companionship when all the world has gone to sleep.
Not here to reduce this
Will you tell me
Nothing, no. Swimming, one time. Question.
who were you before you joined the Cameroon?
Oh.
So you follow the advantage and adapt, rather than die.
Yeah. You've been around long enough to know. Maybe we got.
How did you end up being...
I'm young, and I'm.
Tell me about...
Sure, my land. Anyway, I'm just not think I am.
What?
This, I have a.
You mean opportunity?
Of course, I need to. Besides, since you're a city, I've had work.
What was the price of joining?
There's always a ticket price. Someone is lose. I gave the. What?
I am merely
Yeah, sure you are. Yeah. Now.
I have a...
Well, if it...
And so you have...
But I take...
Tell me...
I say, I let the mortal... I not make...
I can...
I'm sure as the little shits.
Tell me...
Of course, but their mortals are so fickle.
Tell...
Well, I imagine. Delightful, isn't it?
What? Tell me...
I was...
You...
No, nothing tap.
Shouldn't have won.
How is it? I wouldn't...
But I... It is. It's.
Tell me. So you are.
I bring them to judge. Perhaps. I.
Hey, new kid. This is my magnum opus. At least it will be. It's kind of a work in progress. I think the color balance is off. Maybe it needs another femur? Name's Patience, by the way. Don't make a joke, I already heard it. So the in crowd at the court said we've got to help you wake up some of your old strength. Even if it takes me away from my work. I'm not enough of a dumbass to go against them. So let me know whenever you'd like to refresh some memories.
What is this piece you are making?
I use almost entirely found objects. Items from the shop, stuff I find outside, old crockery, lost coins, roadkill, the usual. You get what it's about, right?
Of course. Your art is about the fleeting nature of mortality.
Exactly. You can take something like a shitty souvenir cup that's outlived its owner by 12 years already. 12 years! All their thoughts, their dreams, their guts are gone. Their kids are already forgetting them and the worms are eating their hair. But that $2 plastic cup's still good as new. Kind of beautiful, huh?
Tell me more about this place. Is it your studio? Perhaps your haven?
Yeah. Maybe it needs more viscera? But dried or wet?
Have you always lived in Seattle?
Yeah.
I may be stuck here for a while. I would appreciate your opinion on the local art scene.
If you ask me, exhibitions in this city show the most mind-numbingly boring, obvious, run-of-the-mill bullshit. It's all for the tourist buck. You want something different, check out the gum wall.
The gum wall?
Yeah, it's real guerrilla art. A living, breathing, spit-soaked, collectively created installation. And with kindred senses, man, it's like smelling the breath of thousands of people all at once. It's the coolest thing.
Why did you join the Camarilla?
I didn't join anyone. I was embraced here. They were running the show, membership comes as standard.
You have never considered other options.
I couldn't give a flying fuck on fire about political bullshit. Princes, anarchs, none of it is real.
Were you an artist in your mortal life?
Oh yeah. My veins have always run with more paint than blood. Even then, I lean more into vulture than culture. Most other Toreador don't get it, but who cares what the vapid bitches like Isabella think?
Tell me more about your creative process. You work with found objects?
Yeah, I've always used whatever's on the street, but this shop's a gold mine. You ask Nico, he knows the backstory of every single thing in here. Who it belonged to, where they got it, why they gave it up. Gives the work soul, don't you think?
Tell me more about Nico. What is your relationship to him?
Why? You interested in the village hottie? Get to know him yourself then. I don't gossip. All I'll say is, he lets me sift through his little treasure trove, and I make sure no one touches his stuff while he's out on his little errands.
He is certainly a man who respects the truth.
I think that's why I like him so much, you know? We're both people of conviction.
I wish to learn more about you. Will you tell me of your embrace?
That's a boring story. She sucked, it sucked, I survived.
And your sire?
Lost interest in me pretty quickly. Much like I'm losing interest in this conversation.
You interest me.
In a you want to trace the contours of my face kind of way? Or in a you get chills when you contemplate the depth of my vision kind of way?
Both.
Oh, you mean you want a bone? Maybe. I don't know though. I need to do some visualization.
How do the Toreador fare in Seattle?
I don't know. Same as anywhere else, probably? Maybe if I added more yellow to the foreground. Oh, hey, since you're here, for this piece I'm making, I found this cool-looking cross thing. There's something about it, a resonance, you know? You find any more, I could really use them. Flesh this thing out. I'll need a bunch.
I would be pleased to help if I can.
Hey, that would be so great. I guess 9 or 10 should do it. Really make old Bonehead sing.
Will you help reawaken my Toreador skills?
Let's give it a shot and see what happens.
I wish you the best.
Hey, boss, you are keeping an...
Will you assist me again, Nico?
Of course.
Perhaps...
She ditched me.
God help me!
And he smelled kind of familiar. Huh.
Give him 10 more minutes, and then he's getting an angry text.
What can I do for you? Buy? Sell? David is dead, I hear. And am I right that he has supped kindred blood? If it comes back on us, we will deal with the Donator.
How do you know patience?
I met them, and then we talked a few times.
And?
And now we talk a lot. Because they're just over there.
I hope your night is... You are waiting for a package?
I am. And such an interesting courier. Have a pleasant night.
I heard whispers about the secret keeper, and then I heard a loud explosion. What has this city come to?
You wanted me to remove the Anarch graffiti.
Oh, yes. Have you cleaned up the town, Sheriff?
There's still much to do.
Toot sweet, if you would.
Thank you.
Ah, Fire. How are you?
I require your help to recover my strength.
I am eager to share experiences with you.
I look forward to
Fire, take a seat.
Fire. Thanks for coming.
Rion.
I assume you managed to smooth things over. That should take care of inner court politics. And thankfully, Willem's sudden exit and the repercussions of that exit aren't public knowledge. Yet.
The gardener knows.
Beat me to it. This gardener knows the truth. And you say he is Sabbat, an enemy of this court. And Sophia says she thinks the Sabbat are tied to your mark. Seems our interest just became aligned, Nomad. I'm expediting your investigation. And I have a good idea where to start. The underground.
You say these words, the underground, as if they should mean something to me.
I forget you're not native. The underground is an architectural graveyard. The ruins of old Seattle. After the Great Fire. Rather than salvage what was, Lou decided to simply build on top.
What makes you think I will find answers in this underground?
Tali reviewed the PD figures. Disappearances, deaths, kind and kindred both. Always near an entrance to the underground. It's what drove out the Nosferatu. Campbell never looked into it, said he had other priorities. I'm not saying it's our smoking gun, but it is a gun and it is smoking. And I'm going to disarm it.
The gardener talked about going under the soil.
I will take a look. It may lead to something.
Oh, it will definitely lead to something. Whether it's your conspiracy, we'll have to see. Only ones who go down there now are mortals, and only ever in their sanctioned playgrounds. But deeper than those, I'll level with you. I don't know what kind of threat you'll face. In Lou's day, getting sent down there was a punishment, a convenient solution for problem kindred. Besides, you won't be alone. The Gangrel Next will be with you.
Then I will be glad of the company.
That's cute, but I doubt she feels the same. Tali found out she's been taking certain liberties. Something I'd hoped the sheriff would be on top of. Now, I'd be inclined to make that her first strike, but obviously, Lou was furious. Remember what I said? The underground being Lou's favorite form of punishment? Since Nyx works for Lou directly, Lou gets to decide what happens when she's fired. Use the public entrance. You'll find the gangrel easily enough. And Fire, be careful down there.
That tour is top of the list of things to do for our visitors. Fun day out for the Okies, you know? Maybe top. right. Maybe our falling tourist numbers is because they're all getting eaten up by something. You'd hope someone would mention that in the review, though, right? No sign of Nyx.
And a lot of mortals.
She'll stick out. We should be able to track her down easily enough. You catch that aroma? That's Nyx, all right. We should get after her.
To 1886 saw the anti-Chinese riots depicted here, which were begun by unemployed white workers. The Seattle Underground, where we now stand, came to be when attempts to rebuild went awry and a new city was built on top of the old one. Thank you again for coming to the Seattle Underground tour. This exhibit, like many others in the city, relies on generous donations such as the Graham Historical
Nyx, running ahead like a mud off the leash. Go carefully. This place is about as stable as a Wall Street gambling den.
research is forbidden under City Statute 3A47B, as there are fears of the stability of historical architecture.
Something's got Nyx all fired up. She's got a scent or something like that.
Why did she not wait for us?
Who knows? Maybe it's a rabbit. Gangrel. About as much scent as God gave a goose. See why they don't let little Susie or Johnny mess around here. Feels like the ground's about to heave-ho any minute. Oh
no. She found something. And it destroyed her. Whatever did this will have an entrance nearby.
Ryong said she'd been taking certain liberties.
Some cannot so easily let go.
If I was a betting sort, I'd bet whatever did this to her is the same whatever Ryong has us looking for.
So let us find it.
Took the words right out of my mouth, so to speak. trail of claw marks. This is interesting.
Rion said the attacks were all near entrances to the underground.
Uh-huh. Such as right here. This is old Seattle, the city buried by Luke Graham and her sister. I wonder what exactly they left down here. What manner of creatures are these? What do you think these are, then?
I have heard a rumor of Sabbath-created shock troops. These fit the description. Called the Unbirthed, or sometimes Moonflowers.
Cute. Trouble does come in spades.
They could be the work of the Sabbat.
Not everything has to be the Sabbat.
No, but they remind me of a Sabbat myth. I do not believe in coincidences. They are fledgling kindred, buried, then raised from a mass grave by a ritual, shorn of names or memories.
Well, that's just dandy. So, if such creatures were to breach the surface...
It would shatter the Masquerade beyond repair. The hunters would swarm. Seattle would fall.
You think this is what the Sabbat are after?
There will be a deeper aim.
With the gardener as their leader. I guess we ask him. What was it? The last thing he said?
Slip beneath the soil. He is here.
Somehow I don't think those creatures can handle a pistol. Orders, military.
Hunters.
There, the mark.
The gardener lies behind that door. I know it.
What are you doing?
They are going to destroy the door.
Fire, those things are everywhere.
We need to get inside.
Fire, it's not safe. Fire! Well, that is a whole mess of rocks. No way we're getting through that. But we do need to go deeper. I reckon we should head back to the surface. Seattle's riddled with holes. Someone will know another way in.
What's going down in Underground Town, oh mighty sheriff? Clowns with balloons?
My way was blocked. Troops, well armed to deal with our kind.
That tracks. Guess the slap-happy soldiers from the IAO finally showed up.
IAO?
Information Awareness Office. Like your old school Inquisition, but less about the cross, more about the extremely cross. Slaughtered licks for government pay, went off the rails. They've got a lot of shiny toys.
Armed hunters, yes. Very like the Inquisition. They have buried an entrance to the lower levels. I need another way in.
Well, shit. You, and this is me saying this, don't want to go down, believe me. Ruins and scars and the grinding of bones, babe.
This is for you and the court, Tully. Ryong wants me to destroy whatever's down there.
Sure, because I want a clusterfuck for Christmas. But the greater good, right? So listen. Great Fire fucked up the city, and that's why they buried the underground. But the most fucked up parts? They got buried deeper, with extreme prejudice and heavy-duty concrete. You want to crawl in the darkest holes? You go talk to Mama Lou. That was her town, and her choices. Go see her. And, keep my name off your lips. This was your idea.
Very well.
It always comes back to Lou Graham. Well, let's bite the bullet. Back. The glacier. You know, I've thought about that door, given what Tali said about Lou. That design looked Asian influenced to me. Chinese, even, if I'm not mistaken. Lou worked with Chinese laborers. I reckon that place is part of her old life before the fire.
And she buried it. Why?
You saw the tour. Seattle is all about the madam with the heart of gold. Not a mention of Rosalind or this mystery sire. Guess she wanted them forgotten. Those hunters have a head start. No dawdling. Let's get to the gardener before they do.
Fire, darling, do come in. You have been busy. Tell me, why are you here?
If it pleases you, I have a favor to ask. There is a door in the underground. You know of which I speak. I need to get inside.
There's nothing down there.
If she was mortal, there'd be sweat on her brow.
But it could not hurt to confirm that nothing has grown since you last looked.
Quite unnecessary, I assure you. But consider my curiosity piqued. If, hypothetically, I were to consider your request, what possible reason would I have for doing so?
The hunters have taken an interest.
A little interest has never done me any harm. What else do you have?
The recent scandals, Benny, Isabella, Willem, all were linked to the Sabbat. I believe there is a pack in Seattle, and it may be operating beneath our feet.
A fanciful tale? Why don't you try again?
I have heard a voice toying with me, summoning me into the darkness below, from a mind that others name the Gardener.
The Gardener?
I believe he is a child of Malkav, that he is behind the door in the underground, and he is calling me to him.
That's not possible. Why, that would mean... That would mean... No.
I cannot help you unless we are honest with each other.
There was someone, a Malkavian. I had forgotten. I thought he was gone. My condition. The visions. Perhaps this is no beckoning. But if you are right...
He has led both of us in a mind game, this Malkavian. He is Sabat, Lou Graham. Tell me what you know of him, how to get to him.
I am still not sure it's the one I remember. But if so, he was nothing then. A minor irritant, a footnote to history. He shouldn't give you trouble. There's another entrance here in the basement. I give you permission to descend. And Fire, if this is true, his destruction will change everything.
I will end him, for both of us.